Hi there, Alvin Cornel, Alcon Recon, and what a day it is at the Champions League. It doesn't happen as well as it did yesterday. PSG up against Manchester United. It was just one of these matches which you expected both these teams supposed to perform at a good level. We got that a bit. I thought the strategy of Manchester United in the early part of the game was not worth it simply because of the fact they were actually waiting to see how would Neymar and Mbappe do in the attacking mode. And they've decided to consolidate Manchester United, consolidate for whatever sort of attack that they could have had. But there was a level of creativity by the PSG. It was amazing. This man Neymar is a really unbelievable type of player. Sometimes you see him loitering, maybe thinking a little bit as to how he can change the game, and he might have done this in this game a few occasions. But in the first 35 minutes, Manchester United was in their half of the field and allowing 30 and 40 passes to move from side to side. PSG looking for sort of entry into the opponent's penalty area. They came up the side quite a bit, had a few opportunities, well done by their goalkeeper as well. But then all of a sudden it started to go the other way around. PSG was then realizing that Manchester United can attack. They can go down the sides as well. They had their midfield, particularly in Fred, was using a lot of aggression, and I think it upset the referee a little bit, although I will discuss him later on as somebody who did not do justice to either of these teams. But when you watch the creation of goal scoring, PSG had it. There was no doubt about it. These guys vary their forms of attack as soon as they enter the opponent's penalty area. And it brings a confused state of the game for even the good players like Maguire and Lindelof and who have you. They have upset their organizational skill. And because of this, the goals just railed in. They scored the first goal, PSG. Manchester United got an own goal scored by the defender for PSG. That's Danilo. But it was so interesting that the game got tough for no good reason. Could anybody tell me why players in modern day football, as soon as they can't get the tackle, they go for the non-acting foot of the opponent to be able to get the foul? And they're getting the foul and they're not doing anything about it. It was ridiculous. However, the end line, 3-1, no doubt PSG is the better team. At least they played the better game today. I've been looking at Manchester United and I cannot come to the convincing mood to say they are an excellent team this year. I'm not quite sure. They are mixing their games as much as possible. They brought on Pogba yesterday in the latter part of the game. And you know something? He nearly brought off a brilliant volley goal within 5 minutes of coming onto the field. Come on, Manchester United. You've got to do better than that. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself in no man's land all the time. Win one, a good play, or lose one to a bad play. And this is not one that you played badly. It's just that your strategy was wrong. So let's wait and see what happens going down the road. But PSG, well on their way into the Champions League. They're going to be one of these teams to be watched.